Good evening and welcome to Justeventonline News at 9. I am Anifat Ismail. The news headline. Tinubu promises ECOWAS protection for Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso citizens. Defense Minister backs Tinubu's economic reforms. Federal government plans crackdown on cultism, bullying in school. National Assembly demands police and bank synergy against one-chance kidnappers. Federal government tells journalists to exercise press freedom responsibly. Oluyede promises criminals over military action. NULGE tackles governors for sidelining local government workers. NAFDAC destroys 11 billion naira smuggled and expired drugs. And on sport, Kwara Sports Commission endorses Abdul Momoh's photography masterclass for aspiring journalists. Now the news in details. President Bola Tinubu has reaffirmed Nigeria's commitment to pursuing diplomatic solutions to the political impasse in Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso, ensuring that innocent citizens are not made to bear the brunt of the actions of military regimes. He said the leadership of the three countries had been reluctant to bring out transition programs with clear teeth. Tinubu, the chairman of the ECOWAS Authority of Head of States, however, stated that the regional bloc was poised to prioritize the interests and welfare of the citizens in their countries. The Minister of State for Defense, Dr. Bello Matawali, has said President Bola Tinubu's reforms and robust economic policies are yielding significant positive results. This is contained in a statement released on Thursday in Abuja by the Director, Information and Public Relations of the Ministry, Mr. Enshiwu Ogubike. Matawale said this policy, which include the new tax reforms and several key achievements across various sectors, were already contributing to a turnaround in the nation's economy. In response to the rising cases of bullying in primary and secondary schools across the country, the Federal Ministry of Education has announced plans to introduce a whistleblower platform for anonymous reporting of such incidents. Minister of Education, Dr. Maruf Alausa, reviewed these initiatives during a press briefing in Abuja, expressing grave concern over the growing prevalence of bullying, violence, and other harmful behaviors in school. Alausa underscored the far-reaching consequences of these issues on students' academic performance, mental health, and moral development. The House of Representatives has called on the Inspector General of Police, Oluyede, to collaborate with commercial banks to trace the identities of bank accounts used by one-chance kidnappers operating in the Federal Capital Territory. The resolution was adopted on Wednesday following a motion of urgent public importance titled "Need to call on the security agencies to beef up security measures in FCT and enhance synergy with banks in Nigeria to unravel the owners of the bank accounts used by one-chance operators." Billy Osar from Edo State, who sponsored the bill, lamented the devastating impact of one-chance operators and kidnappers on their victims in Abuja. The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, has reaffirmed the federal government's commitment to media freedom and the protection of Nigerian civic space, calling on journalists to exercise their freedoms responsibly. Idris, who spoke at the 2024 Annual General Congress of the International Press Institute of Nigeria in Abuja, stressed the press' critical role in sustaining democracy while advocating greater accountability in its practices. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Oluyede, has warned criminal elements to pass out of the country, emphasizing that Nigerian army under his leadership is coming with full force. Oluyede said this while addressing the troops of the 1 Division Nigerian Army in Kaduna when he paid a maiden operational visit. He said the adversaries should be ready to face a more serious and formidable Nigerian army. The National Union of Local Government Employees has raised concern about the exclusion of some local government workers from receiving the newly approved minimum wage of 70,000 naira. NULGE's national president, Akim Ambali, who expressed the concern, attributed the situation to delay in implementing local government autonomy, which has left workers uncertain about their preferred channels to voice their grievances regarding minimum wage payments. The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control has destroyed smuggled and expired and counterfeit drugs valued at approximately 11 billion naira in Ibadan, Oyo State. NAFDAC Director General, Professor Mojisola Adeyeye, represented by the agency's Southwest Zonal Director, Roslyn Ajayi, explained that the items were forfeited from Southwest States due to its proximity to the zone. The last on the news is sports. The Kwara State Sports Commission has pledged its support for Abdul Momoh, accredited photographer and film class 17, 2024 in Ilorin. Event aimed at enhancing the skills of aspiring photojournalists underscored the Commission's commitment to supporting initiatives that foster professional development in sports journalism. At a press briefing held at Taiwo Awoni Media Ilorin, Malam Bola Magaji, the executive chairman of the Commission, praised Momoh for organizing such seminar. He described it as a significant step towards equipping future photojournalists with the necessary skills to excel in their field. He further encouraged journalists to take advantage of the Commission's open-door policy to seek clarifications on sports-related matters.
He is so popular with it that he has gone to so many African Nations Cup and World Cup. Yes. What are you looking for again in this life? Anybody that has gone fast, taking photographs in World Cup, that person must be very happy with himself. So I congratulate him.
Speaking through his consultant, Bayo Issa, Abdul Momoh explained that the seminar participant skills and broaden their understanding of photography. He urged members of the Sports Writers Association of Nigeria and other journalists to participate, emphasizing the importance of continuous learning in the.
You don't know how to use it. You know, everybody can snap, but not many people can snap professionally. And so we want to appreciate the fact that he's bringing this initiative. And apart from the seminar, the workshop, and the practical session that will be taking place inside the stadium, a formal request has been sent to the Director of Sports, and of course they have granted us the permission, apart from this support. So in the night, we're going to be having an award, to appreciate those.
Key stakeholders, including Chief Alon Chukwemeka, Director of Football at ABS Ilorin FC, and Alhaji Ibrahim Bako, Administrator of Football Academy, commended Momoh's efforts to give back to the community. In his submission, Chairman Ayodeji Ismail assured the organizers of the organization's full support in the Masterclass with SWAN's objective of enhancing the professional capacity of its members through training and retraining.
That when Mama is not around, we do find it difficult to get pictures. Not that we don't have some photographers that are capable to do, but professional touches at times requires when you want to get good pictures for your story. So I want to commend him for bringing this program up, and of course it's going to serve as a refresher courses to some of the members that are yearning to be a photographer in the future. So we've also said it as part of the agenda of the present leadership of Kwara Swan that training and retraining will be our priority. And I want to thank Mama for even keying into the agenda of Kwara Swan for coming up with this training and retraining program.
And that will be all on Justeventonline news at 9. Here's the recap of the story. Tinubu promised ECOWAS protection for Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso citizens. Defense Minister backs Tinubu's economic reforms. Federal government plans crackdown on cultism, bullying in school. National Assembly demands police bank synergy against one-chance kidnappers. Federal government tells journalists to exercise press freedom responsibly. Oluyede promises criminals tougher military action. NULGE tackle governors for sidelining local government workers. NAFDAC destroys 11 billion smuggled and expired drugs. Passports Commission endorses Abdul Momoh's photography masterclass for aspiring journalists. Thank you for watching Justeventonline news. When you find yourself down the ladder of life, never wait for people to pick you up. Rather, put yourself together and find a way forward. For more news, visit www.justeventonline.com, and to read more updates, follow us on our social media platforms with a tab at Justeventonline. You can also send us an email on justeventonline@gmail.com. I am Anifat Ismail. Good night.